Peter Doocy's at the White House with new information on the use of booster shots for the most vulnerable Americans. But first, is State Department correspondent Rich Edson and what some say was the true genesis of the coronavirus. Good evening, Rich.
Hey, good evening, Brett. A World Health Organization expert tells Danish television that it is probable a researcher in a Wuhan lab working with bats may have been the first human infected with COVID-19. This is scientist Peter Ben Embrick, and he says he's part of a documentary on Danish television airing tonight where he claims he had concerns about safety standards at a lab in Wuhan and that Chinese government officials pressured the WHO to drop any investigation into the possibility the virus began in a lab. Earlier this year, the WHO team released a report claiming a lab leak was extremely unlikely. Ben Embrick now notes in that investigation, scientists were denied access to lab books and documents. He says the WHO team only received a presentation. Ben Embrick notes, however, there is no direct evidence that the outbreak is related to the research conducted at Wuhan's labs. Just this afternoon, the WHO released a statement calling on, quote, all governments to depoliticize the situation and cooperate to accelerate the origins studies. That includes a potential lab leak. China has criticized any suggestion that COVID-19 began in a lab and has instead demanded the WHO investigate U.S. biolabs. One former State Department official who investigated the origins of the virus under the previous administration claims the Chinese government is covering up the lab leak.
In the Chinese cesspool of lies they've been propagating from day one on this thing, when, rather than looking for a virus and its origins, they seem to know where it came from day one, and they started propagating a cover story.
Earlier this month, Republicans on the House Foreign Affairs Committee released a report claiming the preponderance of evidence suggests the virus was accidentally released from a Wuhan lab. The Biden administration has initiated an intelligence review into the origins of the pandemic. That report is due the week after next. Brett?
Rich Edson at the State Department. Rich, thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.